Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company live here because it's not Tuesday. Well, it is Tuesday, actually. It's not Monday. It is Tuesday. Well, one day off and I'm already out of flow. It is Tuesday, but we're continuing with Tottenham on tour, the world famous home of Levy and it's 6 days to go. The weather is actually quite nice today. It's a nice sunny 23 degrees centigrade. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and Levy is still a useless chairman. Aki, what are you doing today? What's happening?
So first of all, let's open the Frank therapy session for another day. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you all had a great bank holiday. I had an absolutely incredible time at Oasis last night. Absolutely out goddamn standing.
Yeah,
I had a day full of yesterday. Obviously, we had a great stream with Brother Craig.
Brother Craig, is he a priest?
Brother,
have you made him like a priest? Brother Craig.
Why not? I'm going to elevate him. So the great stream in your absence. Then obviously I went a little bit mental on Twitter. And then I had a nice relaxing evening with a great friend at Oasis, and then
I'm very envious.
Wake up, and there's 6 days to go of this shit show of a window, and here we are. I hope everyone is good and well on this glorious day.
Let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. I've got my coffee ready to go. I'm excited for the chill session. We're going to try and talk something because we've got nothing else. We've got nothing to go on. We've got no transfer rumours other than the fact that Savinho is now officially off because Manchester City...
It's officially off.
I've heard it's officially off because they can no longer sign Rodrigo because they don't want to... Funny thing, isn't it, Aki? Big clubs don't want to sell good players when there's only 6 days of the window to go because it only gives them 6 days to find. It only gives them 6 days to find a replacement.
Wasn't it dependent that we bought him so they could buy him? Now it's become they can't get him so we can't have.
Yes, indeed. But let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. We're going to try not to rage, but we're probably going to end up raging.
Oh no, there's going to be rage. Don't lie.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be rage. There's going to be rage, people.
Well, if we tell them there's not going to be rage and then rage happens, the audience have got something. But make sure you like and subscribe to both the Kauffie Company and Tottenham on Tour. There's 110 of you in so far. We've got Callum's in the house. Good to see you. El Saeed.
Big up.
Chris is in the house. I'm going to star that because that is one of the silly rumours. We got Come On Coys, Marcus. Good to see you. Mr. Buddy. Joshua, Jazz Fusion, Oren Brett, Shem Tang, YouTube member, Mr. Shem Tang, YouTube member, Phil P. Woo! And he's saying about Oasis, I'm jealous of the pair of you. Ethan Y, YouTube member. Matt Johnson, YouTube member. Levy Out channel, good to see you. Jimmy Hotspur, Roundtable Talk, good to see you, Nick. Hopefully you're doing well. Timmy, Johnny, YouTube member. Stephen Gallin, good to see you. A user, a Taracron Wembley 1. Sub to Tottenham on Tour for Mr. Brian Dagul.
Big up, Jack. Big up, Jack.
There's no love for the cloth here.
Jack's a top
We have Ryan T's in the house. Good to see you. YouTube member Eddie's. Stu Boy, YouTube member Blade Runner Davey. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm good to see you.
Big up, Davey. Big up.
Big up to you. We are Ian Ferguson, YouTube member. Ian is asking you how to show you.
Honestly, outstanding. But I'll tell you what, Liam Gallagher kept talking about the Canadians and being their love for magic mushrooms. He's obsessed with talking about magic mushrooms. And the
the thing that I found really funny was when he commented on the stadium. He said, "This stadium looks like it's held up by the scaffolding."
Yeah, it's a bizarre stadium. It's a bizarre. We've driven by it loads and loads of times. I was like, "What the fuck is that? And why is it so open?" This is Canada, and winters come and go. And I didn't know I was going to be there, but it was a top night. Top night. So, Joe, what? I said to myself, wear my Spurs shirt. I said to myself, and I forgot to wear a Spurs shirt. There were so many people, whether Manchester United, Gooders. I saw every kit, but I didn't see a Spurs kit.
Why would you wear an Arsenal or a Manchester United shirt?
Manchester United, Manchester City, Celtic, you name it.
Well, Man City makes sense. Man City makes sense because this tour they've got a Manchester City badge on the stage with them.
It makes sense. I must say one thing. It went quiet for a bit when they just stopped. Like, it went quiet with all the... And Mel's got it recorded. I did a massive "We want Levy out," say "We want Levy out." Yeah, that's Oasis. So it was voiced. It was voiced.
It's a shame they didn't join in with you. We've got Johnny's in the house, YouTube member, Eric E, Kudos, Greg B, Jason Stops, Daniel, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Lubed by Leave, Rage Against the Regime, International Observer, Sarah Tree.
I did. I'm sure I responded to you.
Good to see you, Sarah G, R709, Alternative Facts. Good to see you. Davey and Pam from the Scotland Yard. I've just seen it. I've just seen it through the pipeline. I've seen it all over the internet this morning. Maybe Savinho in January. Who knows? Micah's in the house. James Gaffney. I don't think we're getting 4 through the door. That's very optimistic. Dan Needham. We have Terry and Richard Drover Losmo. Good to see you. And anyone, Richard Bird. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Junior Mafia. Good to see. Even Junior Mafia is not coming in here to have a laugh. Zach Robinson. Good to see you. David hasn't said it, but if he's not saying it's on, it ain't on. Basically, that's what I'm doing now. Fabrizio Romano is proven to be a massive fraud when it comes to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. I think 8 out of 10 of his deals that he's reported have gone down the toilet. So not listening to Fabrizio anymore when it comes to Spurs. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Ornstein is the only way to go. Steve Dye, good to see you. Renugan, Kumar, good to see you. Did you get emotional during it? We're talking football. Did you get emotional?
I did. But Phil P, we'll catch up, bro. We'll catch up.
Winkle 70. Who knows? Greg B. Has anyone seen Lange? No, they haven't. He's on holiday. Focus Pocus. Rob Welsh.
What a name.
Indeed. Greg B. Good to see ya. Dom the Mod. Good to see. Let's go get Jude Bellingham. Yeah, that's going to happen. Simon Cohen. Shavuvatov. Is there Sancho? Oh, great. Yeah. Indeed. Tezza, good to see you. Jason Bell, good to see you. Spurs Nepal and Darren Kilban. I'm not going to say hello to anyone else. Oh, finally, Kamal, good to see you. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Aki.
Yep.
What's your thoughts?
What a nice easy way to ease ourselves into this stream. First of all, I heard something on the Sabbath show this morning when I woke up at stupid o'clock, and I've just tweeted it because it makes me sick. Nottingham Forest, good old Nottingham Forest, and we all know how we feel about them right now and what their owner is all about. Whatever you want to talk about, they are playing European football for the first time in 25 years plus, probably more, 25 years plus. They realise they're playing in 4 tournaments. So what do you need? Strength in depth. What have they gone and done? Made 7 signings. And most of them are of a very good quality. Some of them, people wanted to come to Spurs. But they've bolstered their squad to have depth. We have basically replaced a winger with Sonny's departure in Kudus, and still have the left wing area to sort out, and brought in Paulinho, probably for the outgoing Basuma. Yes, you can mention to Kai, he's not ready. He's not fit. Yes, you can say Tel and Danzo, but they were here already. So going into Champions League football, 4 competitions, needed squad in depth, and here we are dicking around with 6 days to go. Like I said with the Danjuma deal, we are like a pack of hungry hyenas walking around the jungle begging for scraps and hoping we can salvage something. I don't care what it brings in. I don't care how many he brings in, the damage is done. The damage is done. There is no planning at this football club. I would love to know, serious question here, what does this football club do between windows? Because it's certainly not planning. It's certainly not ascertaining what targets to go for, ready to go for in the next window. Because you could literally chuck in, okay, listen, Ange went out, Frank's come in, so the targets may be different. But yet we're still going for players that we were going for under Ange. There's still rumours with previous managers and players. There is absolutely no getting away from the absolute shit show of this window. Crystal Palace are about to sign the Eze replacement.
Yep.
They are literally about to sign the Eze replacement less than a week after they sold him and all that fiasco. Here we are with Kulusevski out, Frank out, Maddison out, Frank saying he wanted 2 10s, and we can't even get one in. So I am getting very, very angry. You won't be able to tell because I'm saying woosah. But the bullshit has got to end. We are an absolute embarrassment because people are going, oh, well, compare us to other teams in the window. And there's certain teams that we've done better than or whatever.
What, Fulham?
Mate, let's Newcastle that everyone's laughing at. Newcastle got Champions League football, yes. Newcastle won a trophy, yes. They can't do things and get players through the door because of PSR and FFP. And what a big up, Graham, brother. Big up. They cannot get things done because of that. We aren't getting things done in spite of that. It's utter nonsense. My flights have been booked today. I arrive in London on the 21st of September. And you'll see me at a training ground.
Mm.
You will see me on many days at a training ground, whether I'm by myself because I could not give a fuck, or I'm with 3 people like Graham and Ryan, like we did before. I've done it once. We've done it once. Graham's in here right now. We've done it once. We'll do it again. The abuse come my way, fine. Chuck it at me. Throw it at me. I stand up for what I believe in this football club. I do as I say and I say as I do. And this is now just beyond a joke. This is beyond joke. And I will say to people like Kamal and everyone that I see in the chat and others, there will be a late night Lily White tonight.
Big
There
up.
will be a late night Lily White. Ugly Guna, listen, I've said this before. All the Arsenal fans that come here and throw banter our way, I salute you. Well done. We actually deserve it. I'll sit here and take it. I'll sit here and take it because there is no comeback to the shit show that is this football club. There is no comeback. Arsenal want a player, they get the player.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't mess around. They go in and go, right, okay, this is the deal. Okay, let's bish bash bosh. Let's do it. So any Arsenal fan that comes in here and wants to take the piss out of us, we deserve it. But the fact is, we have fans that are actually defending this. They are defending this whilst other fans come in. Ordinary gamer, if you champions of Europe, okay, brilliant. So what's that done for us going forward? If you're champions of Europe, you strengthen your team. You're at a place of strength. But this is what we do now. Now we've won one trophy. Okay, that's us done. We can all relax. Everyone can pay their fucking thousands in season tickets and give money to this fucking parasite. But yeah, it's okay. We won a trophy. We could just go, that's it, done. That's this fan base. Honestly.
Or perhaps, Aki, maybe we said it in the summer that finishing 17th, even if you won a European trophy, will do a lot more damage to the football club. Yep. Finishing 17th will do a lot more damage to the football club than winning a trophy will do not damage. What's it called? The pros of winning a European trophy have been destroyed by the fact we finished 17th. No top players want to go to a club that finished 17th. Let's face it.
Yep.
Let's face it.
Well, it's not
even the two players we signed. Kudus is a fantastic signing. Both of them are. Fantastic signing. But West Ham were desperate for money. That's how we got him over the line.
Yep.
Paulinho is a £5 million loan. Paulinho we should make permanent. I've seen enough in the 2 games.
And you weren't to begin with in favour, were you? In all honesty,
I've seen enough. He's quality. Exactly. He is class. We should make him permanent. But the deal should already be in motion for next season. He signs permanently. He's quality. The absolute class player.
Yep.
Finishing 17th is incredibly... No one wants to play for a team that finishes 17th over a team like, for example, Arsenal that finished second. No, not gonna even if it wasn't an Eze who was a born and bred Arsenal fan. If you're given the option of Spurs or Arsenal, you're going to bloody Arsenal, aren't you? Let's face it. Take your Spurs hats off. You're going to Arsenal. You're getting more money. You're going to a team that competes. You're going to a better squad, which means you won't have to play so many games, which means you won't get injured, which means you won't ruin your career. We have now got to learn our place in the food chain. We need to rebuild a lot of damage that what we've done to ourselves in the last year. We have to steady the ship, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted someone like Thomas Franklin, because he will steady the ship. He will steady the ship. That is what he is doing, and he's now showing absolute class management. And we can talk about the Man City game because first
of all, I want to just tag on what you said. There's no indication knowing yourself in the food chain.
Yeah,
we are called one of the big six, when it's actually the big five plus one. We're the side chick. We're the side chick. We're the bit on the side. As a club in stature, yes. As a club right now, no, we're not. But when there's a problem, the big clubs deal with it.
Yep.
Like I said, Arsenal, the filth, didn't have Champions League for 6 years. Somehow they found £100 million to buy Declan Rice. But you need Champions League money to pay the wages. You need this, you need that. Oh, did Arsenal?
No.
Did Arsenal? Why is it with all this? As soon as the deal gets over 40, 50 million, we have no money. But apparently there is money to make fake bids and go and do things. But this is what we do. This is what we do. And then we all people go, oh, the squad's better than it looks like. Does that squad look like Champions League worthy? Take the Champions League seriously. Against your Real Madrid, your Barcelonas, your PSGs, your Bayern Munichs. Yeah.
It's what we need to do. We need to be signing players that we're going to get. We don't need to be going after the Ezes of the world. Ademola Lookman's sitting there. Ademola Lookman is better than both Tell and Odebear.
Yep.
Much better. decent wage structure. They only want 40 million euros, 45 million euros for him. Get him in. Bang. Go straight into our team. We don't need to be signing world-class players. It's one of these things when people could say, oh, lack of ambition this, lack of ambition that, whatever you want to say. We just need better players. We don't need world-class players. We need better. So Lookman comes into the team straight away, improves our left wing, but also can play number 10. Can also play number 10.
But we don't go for those. But we don't go for those because they're viable targets.
So we're going for the team. We need to be. If you want to show ambition and get players that they go to the big 5 plus 6, you've got to pay. So every single one of them, apparently, this is ITKs. What I don't believe ITKs, but what they are saying, aggregating the news, what a lot of them are saying is they offered the same money, but offered easier payment terms. So basically, we're saying we will pay you 55 plus 5. So 60 million.
Yep.
But that 5 million will only be if we win the Premier League or something stupid like that.
Yep.
That's the sort of things Tottenham will do. We need to offer reasonable payment terms because clubs want to get paid. It's the era of PSR. They need guarantees of money.
Mm-hmm.
They need guarantees of money. Boys, we're making up these terms probably. And we'll talk about this man. Johan Lange. I believe this man is being fired. That's the only thing I can say. No director of football goes on holiday during the last 10 days of the summer transfer window. I think he has been fired. I think he's been put on gardening leave for all the mistakes he's made over the last year. Mostly things like the Johnny Cardoso deal, which I was reminded of earlier. That absolute cods up of a deal. I think Lang has been sacked personally. Because as I just said, Rinketic, no director of football goes away in the last 10 days of the summer transfer window, unless they're going to visit another club which has a player that we're interested in. He is on holiday.
Rinketic, he also said, I think he's been fired. Not only can this man not bring players in, he can't get them out.
Yeah.
You know what? The easiest jobs at Tottenham Hotspur to have is director of football and get naming rights. Because Todd Klein, Johan Lange, and obviously Scott Munn sit there on 6-figure salaries and can literally play Candy Crush all day. Can literally just sit there and do whatever the fuck they want. Because there is no accountability. There is no... I tell you what, if Enoch and Tavistock asked Johan Lange to sell or bring in revenue, and he acted this way, he would have been gone. Gone. If there was a fault and there was an area of weakness and it wasn't identified and sorted, if it was Enoch and Tavistock, they'd be gone. If an architect for a hotel failed, they're gone. But no, when it comes to the football, just stick around. Do what you want. Just take your time. Fuck up. And then we'll just put some kind of press release like they did with Hitchin. We spent £250 million wrong and we're going to get it right. Sure.
I've brought up this comment from Gov saying City will never sell to us because of Harry. I'm going to give the club a bit of slack for this because Harry Kane at that time had a 4-year contract. Spurs wanted 150 million for Harry Kane, which is, let's say it, let's be honest, 150 million for Harry Kane is a steal. That man's the best striker in the world and he had 4 years left on his deal. Manchester City only offered 75 million quid. Not 100 million, 75 million. No chairman in the world is going to offer only 75 million. No chairman in the world is going to take 75 million pounds for Harry Kane. It wasn't even 100. If it was 100, which what Bayern Munich paid for him, he had 1 year left on his contract. So I will get. I'm being fair to the club.
No. I'm going to chuck this as well. First of all, Gov, the reason we're going off isn't, people got to think we're not going off because of what the SA deal that failed. It's just another log on the fire. We're not going off because of Savinho. We're going off for 25 years of incompetence. And I will also add, who do you think's been front and centre with Man City trying to get them done for the 115 charges and the overinflated sponsorships? Who do you think's been leading that charge to get Manchester City screwed? Step forward, one Daniel Levy. He, instead of, said this before and I'll say it again, and many people are saying it as well, so it's not just me. You look at people like Chelsea that get deals done like this. Why? Because they build up relationships. They do things smoothly. They act accordingly. They act with dignity. Whether you want to think it's cutthroat or whatever, when it comes to dealings, they're like, right, what do you want? Okay, here we go, done. No messing about, no stalling and whatever. They build relationships for both buying and selling. That's what the name of the game. Like the PR crap they're trying to put out now to feed everyone. And there's still people swallowing the bullshit. But Darren relax. He's a good mate of mine. He does it. Believe me, he's doing it. He's doing it exactly for that reason. He is literally he does not anything Junior Mafia says like that. He is completely joking around. But getting back to it, people build relationships. This man burns bridges like never before. I have put a tweet out today saying Daniel Levy's transfer strategy is like trying to download Netflix on a 3310. It's outdated. It's extinct. It's
big up the Nokia 3310.
But this is what it's like. His transfer strategy is like trying to download Netflix on a 3310. That's where we are with the way he's trying to deal things. We did want Hincapié Sherman. We did. Like we said, I am now at the point, and so are you, and most, and so is everyone. Yeah. I mean, this club cashing in on Sun like that, as you would do, and see, this is the thing. Oh, there's something we can make money on. Bang, they're all over it. Bang, all over it. As soon as Harry Kane broke his record, I was in the stadium. Within 15 goddamn minutes, there was you could get your Kane limited edition record broken merchandise now. Don't miss a trick. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, when it comes to the football, bang on, Archer. Bang on.
It's like what Sava said earlier on his show. Big up to Sava. Everything at Spurs, other than the football team, is first in class. Even the toilets, they're first in class. We've got Molten Brown soap. And I'm going to say, I love Molten Brown soap. Molten Brown soap is the best soap on the planet. It is the best. Every little detail at Spurs, the lights, the fitments, the countertops they use for the things, the machines they use to provide you beer from the bottom, which is another marketing tool. Everything about Spurs is first in class, but the football team, which makes it's everything. Everything is first in class. I just don't understand it. I like Damsgaard. I'd be happy with Damsgaard in, but we could have got Damsgaard in 3 months ago. Very easy. It seems that way, George. It absolutely seems that way. Where people are talking about, Kobe Mainoo. We can talk about Kobe Mainoo, actually. So I'm actually a fan of the player. I don't want us to buy any more kids, and he is another 20-year-old. But there's no doubt he's got a lot of quality behind him. What do you think about Kobe Mainoo, Aki? What do you think?
It's do you know what? I don't. This football club, I don't believe a God that I'm not going to listen. It's not. Do you know what? It's not even worth talking about until Ornstein says it. There is not even a conversation to have the amount of bullshit that has been spread this summer, and you know what? I'm going to give him credit where credit is due. Still has had it figured out for years. For years, he's been saying this. Mentioned it yesterday on the Spurs 5. He mentioned it for years and years and years. He's been saying this. And now they've come home to roost. And do you know what else was said on Savage Show? This shows how bad things are. Connor, who people will know as Levynomics.
Big up to Connor.
Love Connor. He's going to be on the channel again shortly. We have paid less money in agency fees than Leeds did last year in the Championship.
Yep.
Let that sink in. The mighty 9th richest club in the world, Tottenham Hotspur, are paying not only will we not pay the wages, we're paying less agency fees in a season than a Championship team. But don't worry, we're part of the Big Six. Things are different. Things are changing. And people want to go. Do you know what? Thomas, all I will say, and I'm going to say it a million times again. Junior, I will say it again. I will say it again. First of all, Sean, thanks for the raid. I will say it again.
The raid. Big up, Shawnee boy. Big up, Shawnee boy.
All I will say is thank Christ we have Thomas Frank. Thank the Lord that man is at this football club, and with whatever he does have, he will develop, he will coach, and that goes for the entire coaching network as well. Because this has just been, this is, I can see it. He's, look what he's asked people to put. There's that, and then look what Kudus has put.
Oh, great.
Great. Yeah. There had to be a catch. There had to be a catch, but
fair play. Fair play.
There has to be,
fair
look,
play.
I will say, mate, do you know what? That Spur, you are absolutely being thrown under his own train. He's absolutely spot on. He's absolutely, totally spot on when you look at this. But Kobe made it.
He didn't. He made it up. He made it up. Big up, kudos. I'm actually upset that Sean didn't do that now because I thought that'd be very funny.
The rage baiting. The rage baiting. The rage baiting would have been it. I mean, let's just see what happens. Kobe, I mean, there's so many names are being chucked in the air again. Stefan, but do you know what, buddy? Big up to Stefan. Top man, do you know what, Stefan? Like I said, people like yourself come in and want to come in and banter. We deserve it. We deserve every last bit. We deserve. I'll take it on the chin. I get a few unknown fake accounts on Twitter, and I just ignore them, or just put the Europa League suddenly lifted it up. But all the Arsenal fans that come in, Chelsea fans, mate, even Sunderland fans can come in and rage bait us and say, "Look, it is what it is. It is what it is." And now we just wait for 6 days. We just wait for 6 days. We need to get shitloads of players out, or not shitloads, but some. We need to get players out. Players need to come in, and don't forget, in 2 days. 2 days, I think it is. The Champions League draw comes out.
Yes, Thursday. Thursday at 5 o'clock, I believe.
Thursday, okay. Thursday at 5 o'clock. We'll obviously do a reaction to that, Ben. We see we get in the Champions League, and then we'll see what happens. I just Paz. Listen, a little gnome. Don't believe a single thing about Paz. I mean, we're asking everyone. There's 432 of you in here. Who is your go-to? And name only one. Name only one. For us to,
it's not on, little gnome. The chairman.
Who do you listen to? What's that, Ben? It's only Ornstein. If Ornstein says it, believe it. If anyone else says it, anyone else, I'm not listening. Listen, I've got a lot of love for Paul O'Keefe. I've got a lot of love for that man. It only comes when it comes to Spurs, well, if Ornstein don't say it, don't believe it.
Big up, Sean.
Yeah, we will be.
We disagree with Sean on a lot of things, but we both love Sean. We absolutely love that man. It's one of my. I always love having a chat with Sean. It's always a great time. Would you prefer? We need both of those. We should be signing both of them. It shouldn't be either or. We should be getting both of them.
I will say, just sorry, Ben. There's 400 over 400 people in on both platforms, and on Tottenham on Tour, there's only 66 likes. Now, to get this channel out further, we would love it if you could just hit that like button. It means so much to getting this channel out there and spread further. If you can do it, fantastic. Mate, do you know what, Bash? Could you imagine? Big up, Ride or Die, and big up, Roomy. I'll see you in a few weeks, brother. I'll see you in a few weeks. I can say, you will see me. I will see you, Roomy. Love you. Not the rest of them. Mate, Steve, the only one to trust is Romana. Ornstein. Ornstein, no blue ticks. Comes in, drops a tweet, leaves it. That's it. No retweeting a million times. Rain, you're right, mate. Listen, I was silly. I was really silly. As were a few others where I actually believed, not in Levy, I believed that with all the change at the top, with Frank being allowed to bring 8 people in, 8 coaches, with the Kudus, and then obviously the Morgan Gibbs White the next. I genuinely believed I would love Cliver. I would love Cliver. Do you know what? If you're talking Mainu or Cliver, I would take Cliver. But the thing you've got with Cliver, guys, is Bournemouth have made so much money. They do not need to sell. Even if people come in for Semenyo, they could say, name your price. They could say, right, you can have Semenyo, give us 70 million. And if you don't, go away. They don't need the money. They don't need the money. The big clubs, Matt, do you know what? I can't see a world where we don't. Now, whether they're elite, ready first teamers like Paulinho and Kudus level remains to be seen. There's another one. Lee Kang-in is someone we should be looking at.
I do love Lee Kang-in. He's a good player. Lee Kang-in is a very good player.
Big up, Bexy. Big up. I saw your thread today. It was very good. I meant to call, I think it was a thread or 3 or 4. But yeah, Paqueta, do we honestly think West Ham sent him to us?
If they need the money, yeah, if they need the money.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
when it comes to Savinho, Jack, what has been said today is Man City will only sell Savinho if they bring in a replacement for him. Their replacement for him is obviously Rodrigo. Real Madrid want to sell Rodrigo, but Rodrigo doesn't want to leave. Yeah. But Real Madrid still want 100 million euros for him.
Yeah.
So that is it. City don't want to pay 100 million euros for Rodrigo, which is fairly reasonable. So Savinho doesn't go. That is it. The deal's off. Unless City decide to change their mind, at this rate, City need a goalkeeper, which is why they're looking at Donnarumma. They don't need a James Trapp. My God, was he shaky at the weekend?
But you know what? He was shaky because of Spurs' brilliant press.
It was as
That's
well.
Why people are going how bad Trafford was. It wasn't that he was bad, it was because the Spurs press and the Spurs tactics and the Spurs drills were absolutely bang on. Exactly, Davey. Couple of things I just want to bring up first of all. Big up, Ruby. Big up for 18 months. Exactly what he says. And there's another chat. There's just another one I want to bring up, which was this one. And Cap and Pans is, listen, he would come for Champions League, no doubt.
Yeah.
The problem is Bournemouth would demand a massive fee because they don't need the money.
And secondly, because they've only got 6 days to replace him.
Yeah. If it was to happen today, that is.
Yeah.
So Bournemouth won't, you look at it, they dealt with Real Madrid for Hyson. No issues. 50 million release fee. Bang, 50. There you go. Bang, done by. Kirkes. Liverpool went into the negotiation. Bang, wallop, bang. Here you go. Zabina, or it is Zabina, isn't it? Zabani, PSG.
Yeah.
PSG walk into the equation. Bang, bang. Here you go. Done.
Yeah, that's the number.
This exactly. And then you have the 65 they're getting from us for Solanke. They will just sit there and demand. This is what we want. This is not the installments. This is, you talk to us. Let's just say 70 million. They'll say we want XYZ up front. Big up musings, and literally don't come to us unless you do, and we won't. And we simply won't. This is what the issue is. This is what the issue is. Do you know what, Davey? Bissouma and cash for Paqueta makes perfect sense. Graham Potter can rejuvenate him. That's if Bissouma says, yeah, okay, I'll go to West Ham, that is. But it makes sense, doesn't it? That one for Paqueta, it makes perfect sense. There's room for negotiations and doing that. I think a lot of people would see that deal as a good deal, obviously from a Spurs side. Whether we do it is another thing. Big up, Angus. Big up. This is where we are. I would take Paqueta. Yeah, I mean, he's still available.
Leao's a good player. But they want astronomical money for him. But again, as Danny was saying on Savas earlier, Italian clubs need the money. If you go to AC Milan with a suitable bid, Leao's a Tottenham player tomorrow. They desperately need the money. They need the money. But this is the thing. Tottenham don't offer reasonable money because we're silly. We're very silly indeed. We never... I said it last week. City wanted 70 million pounds for him, which is about 80 million euros. We offer 69. That's where Tottenham... We can't just offer 70. We have to offer one less just to say what we've won. This is the problem. He has to make every single thing a war.
Where's Blade Runner's question? He's asking, can we answer his question? I don't see his
I
question.
I don't want to talk about the Eze mural. I don't want to talk about it. It's nonsense. It's rubbish. It's absolute. It's rubbish.
No,
Who cares? Who cares about a picture on a wall that they can just paint black and then just repaint it again?
Yeah, it's
silly,
mate. Listen, it's North London rivalry. Things like that happen, and it would happen down our way. It's just, like you said, it's just not even worth talking about. It's not.
Like, remember when an Arsenal fan took a picture of himself pissing on the stadium thinking it was funny? Football fans are silly. That's what they do.
It's silly. It's nonsense.
Who cares? Who cares?
Big up, darling. Big up. I hope you're good, Claire. I hope you're good. Yeah, at the moment, believe me, the one of the things furthest from my mind is the Eze mural, if I'm going to be totally honest. If Hayden Hackney, this is what we kind of did when we got Nuno. We skirted around the house looking for managers and then ended up with one that was free all along. We go and get Hayden Hackney now. As good as a player as he is, it's not what we need. Correct, Graham. Correct. We are a circus. This is not how teams should be operating. We'll see. I mean, for them, for the ownership alone, I just hope they have bought a significant player in by Bournemouth, or I have a very sneaky feeling the atmosphere in there might be a little bit hostile. It's I just don't know what to say more. You know, we keep going around and around in circles. Like we said, the good thing, we all knew this was going to happen. I kind of let my guard down, which I'm never letting down again. And like we said, let's just thank the Lord that Thomas Frank is here. Let's thank the Lord that his coaching staff is here. And let's just hope that we can keep the players fit. And just carry on building, because whatever happens now, like I said, I think I don't care who he signs. Let's just say we sign Savinho and Paqueta. He still hasn't saved himself from the window. It'll be a great window for us, but he's left it so goddamn late again.
Yeah.
He's now kind of forced to get things done because of his complete incompetence and negligence. Let's just see at the end of the window if he calls a AGM, a fans forum. I kind of hope he does, because then I'll go stand out. I'm not going to get in for obvious reasons, but I will be outside it. Banners, placards, whatever you want, by myself if I have to. Like I said, I don't care. I'm home for 5 weeks, and I will make those 5 weeks count, because it's all I can give. So I will do what I can. I'll be where I can. I'll do what I can, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I've always said that I've got a responsibility and duty, because I speak my mouth here, and as I've always done. If they're protesting I'm in England, I'll be there. If there's one that needs to be arranged, me, Graham and Ryan arrange one. Been here before, I've done it, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again, and I'll do it again, and I'll do it again. People will say it's negative and toxic. People will say it's the opposite. I go past caring. I would rather go down and someone that said they'd try and failed, rather than just to sit here and watch it happen, feel this way and do nothing. I will represent the fans international. I will represent the fans that can't get to London, that may be in the country. People that do want to come, but they can't because of illness, jobs, whatever. I may stand by myself or with others, but I'm standing with a lot more people in spirit and feeling that way. And it's where it is. We just got to hope and pray that the next 6 days aren't as brutal as we think they're going to be.
Hopefully they pull a. We're both hoping, and we're going to say this, and we're going to be open. We hope the club prove us wrong and put us in the
100%.
I want the club to open the skylight above me and pour a massive tub of mud over me. I want to be proven wrong here. I had so much hope going into this transfer window. I had so much hope, and it's all been taken away from me. I'm not even believing anymore. I want the club to prove me wrong. And if someone said Korean publications are saying that Spurs are interested in Kim Min-jae and Lee Kang-in, I would love both those players. I think those two are quality. Just anything that's better. Lookman, I'd be delighted with Ademola Lookman. I think he's a really good player, and I think that's a really, really good deal. I don't want world-class players. If you know what I mean. I just want good players in, better than what we've got. We need a player that's better than Ben Davies as the centre-back replacement. We need a second right-back who's going to compete with Pedro Porro, because I'm now convinced. I'm in your boat now, Aki. Jed Spence is so much better at left-back than he is at right-back. He's miles better. He's so much better because he's allowed to be a footballer. Yep. When he's got that ball, he's so much better at left-back than he is. So I'm now considering him as our starting left-back. So we need another right back. Yep.
Can I just quickly very much say, Thomas, the last two words of your comment is exactly what it is. Every single season, we are treated to the same PR bullshit, linked with everyone. Hardly get anyone. Joe, I heard Sean saying it. So I heard Sean saying this earlier. I can't remember if it was on Savas or on his channel. You look at it. He said something along the lines of he asked people, who is the one injury we can't afford? And then he said a lot of people said Vicario. But that one I'm not kind of concerned about because obviously there's Kinski. Obviously, shot stopping needs to be worked on. Hopefully, Kinski and the goalkeeper coach is doing it. Some people said Mickey, obviously, because of the way we defend. We haven't got a left-sided centre-back. We've got the right-sided for Kuti, so that's that done. It'll be Ben Davies. If it's Romero, that's the captain gone. If it's that's your supply line gone. If it's that's your engine gone. If it's Ritchie, then we're relying on Solanke, who can't stay fit. So all the fans that say, like right now, well, let's ask them here, 480 people. Who is the one injury that you think if he gets injured, Spurs are fucked? Just put a player. Paulinho was the other one. Our number 6 that we've needed for years and has shown his quality.
Yeah.
But every injury you say, there is not a replacement.
It's this guy. Kudus.
You're going for Kudus.
I'm going for Kudus.
This is
Sar's another one. Sar's been a
Sar's
revelation. He's been he was unbelievable at the weekend as well.
Mate, everyone was unbelievable. Not one player gets below an 8 for me.
Yeah.
Not one of them. But you look at it, like Sean said, every single one of those that you mentioned that are being mentioned now, and it's the same people we're kind of talking about. Spence is another one from Andy Lloyd, but you have got Destiny if he's fit.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying, but there is a cover for that. There is a cover for Spence. Whether you think Spence is better than Destiny at full tilt or the other way, there is a viable.
Interesting.
All right, so Bentancur, you got Berg, but you know, I mean that Paulinho is the midfielder and Sarr. I think Bentancur, Joe, you've got Bergvall. Bergvall, you could say actually for any of them. There's people saying Frank. Well, thank God, Frank.
Yeah, Frank can sit in the chair.
Mate, Frank can sit there unless he does himself something silly.
That's interesting. Brennan Johnson.
2 games, 2 goals.
I love Brennan Johnson. He's such a bad footballer, but my God, is he a good striker? He's so good. He's always there. He's the most dependable player on the planet, Brennan Johnson.
Yep. But you get
rain, sun, snow, hail, any weather. Brennan Johnson's there at the back post and he scores a goal.
Reece, just quickly, the question was, what one injury in the Tottenham team right now is the one that derails everything? Like, who is the most important player? An injury to what player will have the biggest impact in the squad? Everyone that Scott M just mentioned, which is pretty much the consensus of the 490 people in here. Hey, baby cakes, you just don't know how she's always in Late Night Lily White. She's fantastic when she's in. You look at it, every single one of them, of those main players, there is not a replacement for. And remember, we're going into the Champions League. We are going into the Champions League saying this.
What if you want to score a goal, Brennan Johnson is your guy.
Mate, Brennan Johnson,
there. He is lazy. He's
got nothing. He offers nothing.
Footballer. I love Brennan Johnson. I love him, but he's not a good footballer.
He offers nothing.
Striker, he has got the best skill on the planet. He can do the hardest thing in football.
Yeah.
Scoring a goal.
Yeah.
It's the currency of the game. Whenever you need a goal, Brennan Johnson is there to score a goal.
Look, he offers
again, ole.
He offers nothing, but if there's a ball at the back post, you just know he's going to be there, and he'll put it away. It's what he does. He's not the greatest footballer, and maybe again, I'll go back to what Stel said. Putting balls in the back of the net is the hardest thing to do and the most important thing to do. You can't teach that. You could teach other parts of the game. You can't teach timing. I'm not comparing this player to the player I'm about to mention by any stretch of the imagination. Frank Lampard, who was a fantastic, exceptional footballer, had this knack of being at the right place in right time from midfield. There are midfielders that do this.
Yes. Brendan Johnson
is
the John Cena
He's
of
only
football.
got one move, though. He's only got one move, not five.
Football.
He's only got one move, not five. But this is where it is. He can, on the back post, you just know if he's there, it's going in. And both goals that he scored this season have been back post tap-ins.
I hope he scored 30 of them.
Mate, but then you look at it, right now, we haven't got a left winger. We are going into the Champions League with our left wingers being Tell, Johnson and Odebear. We've had Gareth Bale, David Ginola, Chris Waddle, Alan Gilzine. I can go through, and we are left going into the Champions League with our left wingers being Brennan Johnson, Wilson Odebear, who is attracted to Italy, so God knows if he actually stays or goes.
Yep.
And Matisse Tell, who can't score, who can't assist, who haven't really offered anything. Good times. Big up.
We have
Big
a
up a user.
super chat from a user. Good to see her. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you do wish to support the channel, the easiest way to do it is hit a like on that stream. There's 456 of you watching across all platforms. It's so easy. Come into the stream, hit a like button and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. But if you do wish to support us personally, you can send in a membership, a super chat, or you can become a member of the channel. We're trying to go live as many times as possible per week, always at 2 p.m. And he's just saying, Levy feigns ambition, chasing unreachable targets. No signings, no accountability. Fran strung along yearly. Enough.
Yep.
Levy out. Some say he show ambition. I can't disagree with you.
You can't.
I can't disagree with you.
You can't. And like I said, there are people, thankfully, waking up. And I don't mean that to sound rude and, my God, welcome to the reality.
As Phil P says, Aki, we don't, if you come to a party late, you don't shout at them for being late. You say, thank you for coming.
Exactly. He's got it bang on. And I haven't seen Steve Edinburgh Spurs for ages, so I hope you're good and well, buddy. I hope you're well. Listen, there's no accountability. There is no nothing. And the chickens are coming home to roost. The chickens are coming home to roost. And then the analysis of the PR bullshit interviews. There's so many sound bites and sound. Do you know what? I actually went mad on We Are Tottenham TV. Who'd have thought it? With Ben, while Simeon was on tour, with pre-season tour. In Korea and Hong Kong, and I absolutely slammed Levy and criticised every goddamn word he said, and the YouTube comments after were horrific. The old me would start going back into them and going, sorry, you were saying? I'm sorry, what now? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's what is it? You can lead a camel to water, but you can't make it drink.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, and we will see. There you go. Thank you, John. I was told that we'd go from the likes of Ginola, Bale, Waddle for Johnson, Tell, and Odebear in the brand new game-changing stadium. We have had some elite wingers in our time. Elite.
There's another one. Brian Hill.
Mate, do you know the thing as well? And I keep saying this. It just goes to show how bad this club is run. Brian Hill is
Ben and Sim are not Levy lovers,
especially Ben. Especially Ben. And I will say again, when it comes to it, first, when it comes, I obviously that channel means a lot to us, not just professionally, but personally. What those boys have done for me, Ben, many other channels and everything. if it hadn't been for Ben and Simeon, people like myself and Stel, who I will say were the first main two, then Danny Kiriakou, then yourself, then others followed. If it hadn't have been for those two, the platform, no one else would let us on.
Yeah.
No one else would entertain us. No one else would let us speak and rant and rave. Even when, before the Super League and everything, when people used to slam me and Stel, the only channel that would exceptionally let us on every single time is We Are Tottenham TV. Now, you don't have to like them. You don't have to love them. You don't have to think what I'm... You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but I'm telling you facts. The only channel that was, apart from Tottenham Away, because it was Tottenham Away that I started on, with Stel and Brian Ireland and Cheyenne, was We Are Tottenham TV. Not another person would even entertain the idea or allow it to be spoken rampantly.
I miss this man. Always, whenever I see this man's name.
So, do you know what it is? Some of the greatest things. I speak, obviously, people will know I speak to Ben pretty much every day, Simeon most days. When it comes to Grandpa, God bless him, who we have both met, and I spent a lot of time with that man. If you ever want to understand what the word legend is,
yeah.
If you ever want to understand what a gentle giant and just an absolute saint and pleasure to be in his company, they are so lucky. Unlike myself or many other people, they've got a lifetime of watching their grandpa. I've got memories of my grandparents tucked up in here, like we all do with grandparents that have passed. They've got video library and memories that are there for the world to see. And it's one of the greatest things.
Yeah, indeed.
To see. And the greatest thing as well, when they did their Sunny goodbye and put the compilation of best Sunny bits of Grandpa lived on again. There he was.
I never got to meet any of my grandparents. All four, I never got to meet any of them. So it's almost like
he is, like I said,
it's almost like we all got to have a grandpa in a way.
100%.
It's like we all had to, it's like Grandpa was everyone's grandpa. For the people that never got to have their own grandpa, like myself, I never got to meet my grandpa.
100%. He is.
It's like we all had one.
Correct.
So, absolute legendary man.
Getting it back to We Are Tottenham TV as well. Like I said, people like Stella and I, who were the first to speak out rampantly about this board and this ownership and the way it's run, would not have got any airtime apart from Tottenham Away when we started it. So people can think, oh, they don't do enough, they don't do too much. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They tried to arrange when the Super League went down. The first thing Ben did was get down there. They do more than you know, more than you think, and put in people like myself and Stel and others that came along with it as well. The first place where it really got spoken out is We Are Tottenham TV. So that's where it lies. Like I said, so what more can you say apart from that? When it comes to those boys, I love them. We love them dearly. They are a family to us. And like I said, all is now based on these 6 days. This ownership are either going to actually do the right thing and deliver Thomas Frank players ready for the Champions League, ready for the FA Cup, ready for the Carabao Cup, ready for the Premier League. So he hasn't got to worry about injuries and being lightweight. Or Armageddon, the chickens come home to roost and everything else that goes along with it. And I will be outside the training ground. I will be outside the training ground during September and October to be arranged properly in advance, planned. I got told by a few people they've changed all the entrances and exits. There's now, so it's not as easy as when we first went there. I'm not too sure how genuine that is because I've seen Iggy do his videos. So we'll see.
I've not seen Iggy in a while. Big up,
we'll
Iggy.
see. We'll see, but I'll be there. I'll be there with Graham. I know that for sure. He's just said it. And then whoever. We're all lucky. Joe, what, like I said,
big up to your granddad as well, Matt.
Exactly.
Big up to all the granddads.
And there you go. But like we said, I will be back tonight with Late Night Lily White. That is ice cold, baby. That is Toronto winter. Or actually, I'll go Winnipeg winter times 10. That's how cold that is. But like I said, we will be back tonight with Late Night Lily White for sure at 9 p.m. Toronto time, which is 2 a.m. UK time. So if people want to come and join in and talk about all the amazing transfer, is it pointless doing it? Listen, do you know what, Paddy? This is the thing. Change for Spurs got slammed for doing it first game of the window whilst the window was open. Then people, I don't know what's going on at Bournemouth. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Yeah.
Whatever way you do it is flawed.
It's going to be ridiculed.
As people will know, when I did it in January, all the momentum kept coming. And then on the last day, Bentancur and Kulusevski, which kneecapped the protest because people who were like, right, this ain't good enough, then saw signs, went, do you know what? He's saved today. I'm not going to bother. Once the window is closed, I wouldn't say it's pointless. It's where the tension you start building. We have from September the 2nd till December the 31st.
Yep.
To throw hell and high water at them, ready for January and for the excuses to start again from this football club. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like Change for Spurs found out on the opening day of the season. Whether people thought it was right or wrong, good time or bad time, people saying, why are you still doing it when the window's open? It's kind of like when I did it at the transfer place, at the training ground. They said, you need to do it at the stadium. Then we did it at the stadium. People don't come. It's 6 and one and half a dozen the other. But like I said, I'm not going to give up trying. And when I'm at home for 5 weeks, apart from when I've got to do my medical things, if I could be there, I'll be there. And I just want to say a big hello to someone that I speak to regularly on Twitter and haven't seen for ages. So big boss man, big up to you, buddy. I hope you're good and well. And where was that last super chat? Oh, sorry, I just brought it up as well.
There we go. Good to see you, user again. Thank you so much again for another super chat. Indeed, Romano he's had a mare this window, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's had a mare.
Yep.
I think he can go back to being what he is. But when it comes to any Spurs news, I will not listen to a single thing Fabrizio Romano says.
Right.
10 minutes didn't even last before it was rubbished. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you know what? Enjoy being a grandpa, Stuart. Enjoy being a grandpa.
Yep.
Enjoy it. Good to see you, LJ. I've seen you around the space as well. Good to see you.
Oh, LJ's back in. Big up, buddy. We're actually, after the window closes, we're going to get LJ on the show.
Leo. Oh, Leo.
We're going to get LJ on the show very, very soon once the window shuts. But I did see a couple of people saying they're loving the late night streams. I'm really happy you're enjoying it. I'm loving doing them. I'm sure tonight will be another 3-hour marathon. I'm going to try and keep up with the comments. When I was doing the comments last time and Ben Daniel came on Saturday, I was an hour behind the comments because the comments were going mad. So I'm going to try and keep on track. Oh, big up, buddy. Big up, buddy. I didn't know you were watching. There's a lot of good feedback coming from those late night Lily Whites, and there will be one tonight.
A lot of things are now just coming in. Basuma to Galatasaray is soon to be completed. A lot. You don't need to keep on repeating it.
Yeah, I will say it's nonsense. He said he wants to stay in the Premier League. He needs to stay in the country for 1 more year to get a passport. Now all of a sudden it's Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Every rumour, our answer remains the same. Has David Ornstein said it. If he hasn't, it's bullshit.
Indeed.
Simple as that.
David Ornstein is the man. He's
Ornstein,
the man. Unless he says it, I don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
But on that note, everyone, thank you to everyone who joins. We almost had 450 people in the chat today. So thank you. Oh, please no. Please no. Please no.
Don't. Honestly,
Please, no.
if that happens and this fan base go, "Ooh, yes, Christian," good, because I want to see someone hit the wall with a free kick, first man in a corner, and see a guy that was absolutely useless at Manchester United come back to Spurs because he was great when we had him 7 years ago or 6 years ago, whatever the fuck it was.
Yep. Has he bought that house in Madrid yet?
Jesus Christ! If we end up with Ericsson and a free transfer during this window, just end this club. End it. But big up, Psycho Teacher. Big up to you, sir. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. We will be back later for Late Night Lily White, and we will be back tomorrow for a dual stream on both the Kauffie Company and Tottenham on tour. We are going to now be redirecting. Although his stream isn't for 50 minutes, still go over there, give some love to El Del Cocorel with Mr. Senor Jose. Go and support all the smaller channels. It really helps us all out. We're a community at the end of the day. Set up for that. So all of you go and say hello to Mr. Jose and give him some love. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And as always, everyone, hope your summer. What the Kauff is brewing. Take it away. I am closing the Frank therapy session for all you Frankaholics till 9 p.m. tonight. Have a great day. And as always, Levy out.